Welcome back to Lost in Danger. We try to keep us sanity watching average movies. Today we're talking about Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out. Fuck off. I like the first movie. I think it subverted the whodunit aspect really well. It gave you enough details to make you feel like you saw the full picture, convincing you that it was about her getting away with murder, just to reveal that she was being framed the whole time.
Cause you're an asshole.
The second movie, however, was well performed but poorly conceived, and the ending was terrible. So my expectations for this movie are a little pessimistic, especially considering that it's written and directed by Ryan Johnson. I don't have a lot of trust in Ryan Johnson when it comes to writing somewhat coherent sequels. Referencing Last Jedi and Glass Onion, of course. There are parts that I liked in both movies, but he doesn't seem to care about consistency. If you watch my other videos, I obviously like the characters, especially Daniel Craig's Benoit Blanc. And the concept of this movie seems intriguing. Although it does seem similar to the wedding episode of Sherlock, an impossible crime of a man murdered behind a locked door. And the actors are really good, so there's that. So the basic synopsis is that someone is murdered and the reverend is accused of committing it. The circumstances of the murder seem impossible and the reverend is adamant that he's innocent. So Benoit Blanc is called in to solve the crime. The trailer implies that Josh Brolin's character, the priest, was murdered, but I don't actually know that for sure.
What is truth? We don't know that. What exists?
They are the usual group of red herrings, and I'm hoping that Ryan Johnson learned his lesson from Glass Onion and wrote actual characters with actual motive. See, in the first movie, the red herrings didn't need motive, because they weren't technically red herrings. Where in the second movie, the plot, or at least the first half, hinged on you thinking that they might have committed the various crimes.
You have taken 7 people, each of whom has a real-life reason to wish you harm, gathered them together on a remote island, and placed the idea of your murder in their heads. It's like putting a loaded gun on the table and turning off the lights.
Anyway, if Josh Brolin's character is the initial victim, my theory is that he's not actually dead, and he's not even actually a priest. He faked his death to run away with the money, and the crime gets more difficult to solve because he keeps interfering, like planting evidence or hiding evidence and so on. The part I liked the most about the first movie, and what the second movie completely disregarded, was seeing or hearing events from certain people's perspectives, then seeing or hearing parts of the truth, but not really getting the full picture. But at every step, the information that we received made us think that we had the full picture, and only once Benoit Blanc filled in the blanks of that picture at the end, suddenly everything made sense. I bring this up because this movie looks like they're going back to what they did in the first movie, so hopefully they understand what made the first movie work and focus on that. Anyway, that's it. Fuck off.
What were the overheard words by the Nazi child masturbating in the bathroom?